Well, hello, everybody. I believe we should be live. Let me double check. Yes, we are. All right, we're back with The Outer Worlds 2. Last stream, day before yesterday, we were having crashes literally every like 5 minutes, making the game basically impossible to play. So yeah, I went online looking for tips for troubleshooting, tweaked a bunch of graphical settings with my graphics card, and all sorts of stuff, some stuff in-game as well. I'm not sure what actually helped, but something did help, and I was able to get the game relatively stable. So hopefully we won't have any more crashes, or if we do, not nearly as frequent. But yeah, all right, let's get back to it. We were, off stream I was just running around a bit, testing out this new gun that I actually got a while ago. I got this, I think, somewhere on the first planet. And it's pretty good, it's like a machine gun, electric. Yeah, it's got some chain lightning stuff that deals damage to other enemies as well, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I didn't accomplish anything quest-wise, story-wise. Got a few bugs. Picked up a few items, but that was about it. Yeah, and we're back here on the bar planet. And there's actually not anything left for us to do here at the moment, I don't think. Because we completed that quest that had to do with the historian lady or whatever she was already. We did that last time. And I haven't been able to find anything significant here except for the chick who collects the tossball cards. And we don't have enough tossball cards to be able to interact with her. I think she's a vendor of some kind. Not sure. But we're not quite there yet, so we'll have to keep collecting those if we want to see any more of that content. But now we're going to go to planet, I think it's called Dorado, which I guess will be the official second planet. Did get to see a little bit of it yesterday, but we didn't progress any stories, didn't complete any quests. I didn't pick up any quests, as far as I remember. We're gonna go back there. Woo. Yeah. Ooh, oh, we can open another one of these boxes. Sweet. What is this? Safeties. Okay, this is a mod. Plus 40% energy recharge rate. Projectiles that come too close will automatically be destroyed at the cost of the user's energy. Ooh. That's a pretty awesome mod. Utility 4. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I have a bunch. Oh yeah, I picked up a bunch of these. I haven't looked at them. Auto hacker. Okay, this is a gun of some kind. What does it do? Scramble. Chance on hit to scramble auto mechanicals to fight for you. That's kind of cool. Scramble chance increases with hack skill and the target's electrocution stacks. That seems pretty cool. That seems pretty cool. Murder's best friend. Swing rate. Oh, okay, this is a melee weapon of some kind. Killing spree. Coats with blood after each stealth kill, granting 20% damaged and crouched movement speed until discovered. Max 3 stacks. At max, footsteps become completely silent. Wow, 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 wow. That's really good for a stealth build. We are not a stealth build. In fact, we're not really much. We're kind of a mix of stuff. Enemies you hit with your attacks become... What is this? Oh, it's a hat. Okay, a hat. Manager's tasking hat. Enemies hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them and decrease the damage they deal to the party. Scales up with speech skill. Don't have any points in speech either. Okay, I went the wrong way again. Remote detonator. Whoa, what's this? Remote detonator. Fires subtle explosive beacons that stick on impact. Reloading detonates beacons. Damage scales with explosive skill. That seems kind of awesome. Ammo type heavy rounds. Okay. A bit more. Damn it. Native species. This looks like some armor, chest armor. Armoring from nowhere. Sound radius. Weapons is decreased by 25%, decreasing to 50% with your sneak skill. You no longer take damage from burn, instead healing when burned. That's pretty cool. Fortunately, cicadas host many species of plant life that crouch around and shoot people in the back of the head. What do you mean, plant? Oh, many species of plant life that do that? Okay. You say so. Dead man's jacket. Whoa, okay. Alright, this is another medium armor. Spider mines. Taking damage has a chance based on your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. Okay. Being knocked out drops a number of grenades based on your explosive skills around you. That seems pretty awesome. Energy woven materials. 3% of incoming damage is automatically converted to energy. Armoring 6. Okay. The best defense is a good explosive offense. Warning, drip dry only, do not tumble dry. Yeah, I know that. That seems about right. I don't want to put in any spider mines in your dryer. Attack bulge. Alright. Cool. Utility. Tactical defense dome. No, actually, I think this is a headpiece, right? Oh, that is... Okay, so that's a head thingy. What do I have here? 50% critical chance damage. Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler, increasing with your hack skill. You may also hack auto docks by expending bypass jump to reactivate them once per auto dock. Oh yeah, I stole that one. It's pretty cool, I guess. Grants additional weak spot damage relevant to how far away the target. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. A damage bonus maxes out 30% at 100 meters. This is a... Oh, so this is like a sniper helm. Okay. We're not really running sniper. No, we actually don't have any sniper rifles. Yeah, not really. I mean, we have this one. Could be kind of cool, actually. I don't know. No, I think, this one seemed really cool. Just like shoot, like stick people with a bunch of explosives and then just blow them up. Fire subtle explosives so they don't necessarily aggro when you hit them with it. So that seems pretty cool. That does seem cool. Yeah, all right. Gurmiat. Wait. Gurmidat. Whoa, it's a... How does this work? Is this a sniper rifle? Okay, well, I guess I gotta get out of my ship and see. Sure. Same nerds. Hey, Speedy GZ. Thank you, man. Thanks for sharing the stream. Love it. All right. Where did we go? Can't remember precisely. I think he, not there. Not there. Right, the train station. Yeah, I killed this stupid robot. I did do that as well. Also. I did that because I didn't like it. And also it gave me loot when I did, so that was, you know. Ooh, scrap now. I think we picked up a slab here, but I think we did that on stream. My cat is playing with something on the wall. Never mind. No, okay. Well, now he's playing with the sound insulation. No, sir. Not for you. Bad boy. Bloody. I'm not sure if maybe we did finish looting everything here. I don't remember. Radio. Station, okay, looks like I have already explored that terminal. What's this? Can I go out here? Whoa. Oh, secrets. Secret. Wait, this is just my ship. It's just my ship again. Alright. Well, I'm not sure why that's there, or why that would be helpful to anybody, but... yeah, it is. It's there. Can we get on here? Nope. It's broken. An anomaly thing, it just kills you. Oh, we can go down here. Well, this might be a bad idea. Whoa, 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 whoa. Should I have been here already? This guy's dead. Ooh, some squished. I'm hearing bug sounds. It's freaking me out. Where are they? Where are you? Are you alive? Is there something alive here that needs to be dead? Ferrochromium. I'm not sure what that does. And the bug sound stopped. Ooh. What the hell is that? The hell is that about? I may have murdered these guys already during my murder spree yesterday. That may have happened. I did run around mindlessly murdering things to make sure the game was stable. It's dead. How is it making this sound? Is there more? Fucking freaky shit. I love it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna head into the main settlement here, I think. There is such a thing. Yeah. Gross. I wanna kill you over wherever you are. I appear to have lost health. Perhaps from falling. Very gracefully. Whoa, flaw, gluttony. Ooh, food. Let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink now heal for more, but you move a bit slower in combat. No. There's plenty of food, but movement speed is pretty important unless you want to become space-ish. I do love these spots though. And I will, well, I actually have grabbed a couple, at least. Where are you fuckheads? Why's your gun so colored like that? I don't like your face.
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. What was that
I
attack?
can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right.
You don't
It
even know
seems
what
our
it was?
temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Can't really say. Ceasefire. What's that? Temporary ceasefire.
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently.
Yeah, it looks
and
like
now
it.
seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
It
They
weren't?
must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Why is that?
The Order
Tell us.
controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
Zealots. What are you saying about scavengers? I have to ask
The
about the
creatures are of the genus Varachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so. They're
okay.
both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence.
Space
They've also been known to
junkies.
pose as refugees to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
I see.
Cultists,
Zealots?
mad to the last one.
Ooh,
I believe they
cultists.
worship the rifts
Tists.
or some such. People
The
will
rifts.
turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
All right,
to
guy.
add to the equation.
You, Order obsidian steel. Can steel?
That's one
Oh,
way to become the
undetected.
center of attention.
Shut up, bitch. Ooh, initiate Orville's chest key. Okay. Well, what if you get a little distracted over there?
Aberration detect assessing.
Will I be detected?
Outside my control.
Nice. Nailed it.
Only I could silence that thing with a menacing stare.
Sweet. Fucking nailed
It
that.
ran its course.
That was a successful I actually don't know. What did I get? Was it like a weapon mod or something? Ugh, too many of these things. Okay. Well, anyway. Da, da, da. I don't know what it was. Might have been cool. It's probably a bunch of money. That's right. I stole your money. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Before you agitate violence and hostility within Matrix with swift and equivalent action.
Oh, we need more grenades. Running low on those. Refugees this way. Well, all right.
Abstain from disposing rubbish in sanitation infrastructure.
Ooh. What's going on over here? Oh, level up. Love level up. Hack. Right. Yeah, no. Lockpick. Hack again. Do that. Yeah, let's do that. Perks. No perks. No perks. Did I, companions? Oh, yes. Scrap engineering. While Niles is in the party, containers have a small chance to contain a large cache of scrap metal. While exploring, Niles practically calls out enemies he spots, revealing them on the mini-map. He also makes it more difficult to spot you. More loot, more stealth. Loot, more stealth. Loot. Oh, loot. More loot. Not sure why I had to even think about that, to be honest. Inez occasionally tosses medicine packs near... Is that what that was? Oh no, I didn't take that one. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party grants a small amount of inhaler charge in addition to the normal healing. Well. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party has a chance to give you crude biomass for crafting. I think I like this one. Yeah. Inhaler charges. Yeah. Oops. Ooh, okay, so that's how I change my deliciously. I feel like
Another refugee? All right, step forward.
Are you talking to me?
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Bro, I don't need shit. Wipe your nose. I can wait, but I might. People. I'm here on orders from Ruth. I don't know who that is. Here on business. Wipe your nose. I can wait, but I might get something.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Non-specific, but imminent? What is the exclusion
I
zone?
thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that
Yeah.
a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
I'm gonna find out. Yeah. You people sure take your predictions
Our
seriously.
predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
Okay. Sound more and more like astrology or whatever. Space Ranger. Guess I'm not one of those. I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe. Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
Okay, I thought they were supposed to
Safety
be
and
safe.
probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Okie dokie. Cool. I do like seeing Peg Leg Pablo, to be honest.
Functioning tramiculars. The peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent. Do you believe Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders, the order defecting,
What was that?
spread back into the camp.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
The wasteland.
I shouldn't have done that. I was too distracted by my DJing, okay?
I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever? Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
That's too
The
fucking
invaders,
funny.
the order defecting,
All right.
there's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Must be
That's too funny.
I'm not in the prediction business.
What happened to this place?
Did I do this in here too?
Where do we go now? What happened? Where do we go? What happened? Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony? What happened? Where do we go now? What happened to this place? No. Matriarch's mercy is no safe from
Can you do that?
Going anywhere.
On the bright side.
Not on the
I
basis
predict
of
that
some
the worst
half-baked prediction. This.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Feral. Earth record. Jewish village. And you are? You'll
Mayhap
piece of shit?
Stetler. Formerly Auntie's Choice.
did you say?
Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though,
I agree.
Admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was that you mentioned about an exclusion zone?
The exclusion
Yeah,
zone.
I want to go in there.
The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster in sore need of space. There's plenty
Right.
of room to house them.
Yeah, the Order's prediction must have been especially foreboding.
Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific. I honestly
No.
don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
Not really. I don't have much speech skill, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's at 0. Makes you think administrant would listen to me, yeah.
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of options.
Right, you got another choice. Okay, all right, well,
Thanks,
I
stranger.
guess.
Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
What was I doing here again? Somebody invited me, I think. I don't know why. I don't remember. What am I doing? Maybe I should read the quest. Arbitrary search to refugee camp on Golden Ridge. Show the community around to identify what occurred there. Present and future company exploded. Administrant Agarwal. Meet with Abbott Newell. Abbott Newell. Fuck is he? Abbott Newell.
Oh,
Are you Abbott?
visitor. Without notice.
Visitor. Who are you?
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion.
Totally. I was in your.
Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's
Horoscope.
good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Okay. Uh-oh. No. Please tell me we didn't crash. No! Fucking crash again? Yeah, we did. Fuck. And I can't seem to close it. Come on. I guess that was longer than before, but Jesus Christ. What is wrong with this game?
So you're a marksman without a long-range firearm. Why squander your long...
Good. We'll go with windowed full screen, just because that makes it better. Keep. Thank you.
Ah, you're back.
Well, I was able to keep playing much longer yesterday. Here's hoping... Fuck me. I don't know why this game crashes so much.
A visit? Hello. Granted, I suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah.
Cool.
I reckon that's good.
You're fond of these personal order predictions?
I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the order's predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So,
this sounds like mass OCD to me. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh, you'd say the order's predictions
You did catch the part I said they saved my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take them.
How an apple
but I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Okay. Interesting but pointless NPC. Provisioner.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the display. I haven't any time for idle chatter.
These people are getting on my nerves. Versus range damage. Cool. Plasma pistol frost converter. Plasma pistol. I don't have. Burst assault rifle. I don't have that either. Plasma cutter. Serrated blade applies bleed. Plasma cutter. I don't have a plasma cutter. I mean, this is a plasma cutter, but. What's this? Patient step. Evasion chance. 20%. Precog. On time. What is it called? Tactical time dilation, TTD, I think. Movement no longer drains energy. Energy also drains 10% slower, increasing to 30% slower with your science skill. Mainly useful for melee builds, but it's not. I don't have a melee build right now. I will probably do. I mean, if it's going to keep crashing like this, I don't know.
You may recall, as I stated earlier, I haven't any.
What did it say about restricted access? Didn't I just see that? Didn't I just see a thing? Didn't I just see a thing? Restricted access, yeah. What is that? What's that? What? Restricted access. Okay, so that's just something that I have already? I think that was a perk I picked, yeah. Alright, okay. Well, anyway.
By the
Anywho. Huh? I mean, you said something?
Thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Who the f are you, bro?
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge. But my prices are fair.
Oh, okay. Ooh, heals 630 health. Yeah, let's get some inhaler charges. We do want that. We do want this. We do want that also. We also want these. We also want... No, I think that's it. That's all we want.
Thanks, the architect. I knew you'd be back. Where to begin?
What do you need?
There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
What do you mean? I'm a specialist in shooting stuff, mainly. Very well. I'll find your medical specialists as... We're supposed to find them? I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions of the camp?
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Which means they need to open up the exclusion zone. I assume.
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Landing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Okay. Can't wait to catch whatever's going around.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Who's this guy? What is that? What the hell is that? Some sort of a... What the fuck is that? Is that a weapon? I have no clue what that is.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
I couldn't possibly indulge when there's a mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission.
Oh, it was a lady.
That said,
yeah,
I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens.
Victor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but he's involved in a plot to destroy
Victor
Arcadia.
Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
That may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution. Besides
Tell me about the
highly
threats.
caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Sounds like fun. Let's go there. Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it?
Hello, Poem Zero. What's up? How you doing?
Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Unpleasant fact is not good science, I agree. But, yeah. How can I return the favor
No
and
doubt
help
you heard of the recent attack launched on
So you
that
can give me
Anti's Choice
rewards
base,
and such.
Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar.
Totally.
Given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Bro,
Would
you got
an
like a fucking
internal
scrap
review
yard
of
on
our
here.
ranks not be more appropriate?
Shoulders, like, what's up? What is that thing? Current tensions? And here I thought we were getting along so
Choosing
well.
levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
Dude, fuck you, man.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Sure.
I
I'll
knew
do
I could
whatever
rely
it
upon
was
you.
you said that
Ruth
you
wouldn't have
wanted me
sent
to
you
do.
otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will
Yes,
conduct
please.
our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Totally. I have more
Illuminating the
questions.
path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I've noticed you've referred to Riley as a seer. What is
A
that?
calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Okay. Congratulations,
Seer
I guess.
Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
I, too, value a good lackey.
Oh, yeah? Is now a good time to talk about my salary?
No,
You don't have a
it's
salary.
not like that at all. Our bond is an equitable partnership built upon a foundation of mutual respect and dedication to the plan. In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wiley?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage is considerable.
I dread the
You
day
don't
your
know.
immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Truly,
You never will,
The Order
you
doesn't
arrogant
realize
little
what it
bitch.
has in you.
Are you guys banging? Having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy with a war on. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without
guys are
Wiley,
totally
I dare
banging.
say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
Development. That doesn't say much. Yeah, Matriarch's Mercy is a
Not if you
disaster.
consider the alternative. Its absence would be
fucking
far more
disaster,
catastrophic
bro.
for these poor refugees. Really, the Order is being quite charitable.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's a fucking disaster. Charitable or not. What's the story with the giant statue outside?
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varric, Arcadia's founder, and for whom the...
And we crashed again. Great. More crashes. We love crashes. Crashes are amazing. What the fuck? I thought I solved this yesterday.
Well, don't you have an unhealthy
I guess we didn't. Again with this shit. Oh, we're back here. Legitimately the worst. Ooh. Yeah, do it again. Give me more charges. Sweet. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nicey, 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 nice, 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 nice. Ooh, examine. Engineering. Try and recall everything you know about architecture. Two large piles seemingly unrelated. Determine this one an improvised structure, possibly multi-story before it collapsed. Internal load-bearing elements clearly proved. Keep examining. Examine the wreckage.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing.
Well, this is very secure, guys. What a secure place. Oh, you.
Watch
Your
yourself
ass
if you
kicked.
intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
My health was never in question, but anyone inside must have been gravely
Oh,
injured.
yeah. Duarte? He's former antis like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
I'm not surprised about that. So a bunch of displaced have been hurt doing
Oh,
this?
you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like
Yeah,
all
like
they care about
5.
sometimes.
5's a good number. Order's doing the best they can, but they haven't
They're doing something.
I mean, I
Which
guess.
is better than nothing.
Sure.
But not by much.
I guess. Something is technically better than nothing. Okay, well...
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fair. Oh, allow me
Blah,
to
blah, 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 blah.
welcome
We
you
already
to
did this.
Golden
Oh no,
Matrix.
I couldn't
That
possibly...
said,
blah,
I've been
blah.
instructed to assist you however,
Blah,
Victor.
blah, I'm not sure. Blah,
I
blah,
must
blah.
agree with my...
Blah, blah,
Vic,
blah, blah, blah,
unfortunately, you'll need to go through the... Besides the highly costly... As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good... No doubt you...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Choosing... One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Oh, look into it.
Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors, illuminating the path to true erudition.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for math.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about
I
his
too
talk.
value good luck, you
No,
bitch.
in fact,
I won't.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelon. That... Oh, haha, good
Already.
news indeed.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Avoid the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Totally. All right. Gave you the adapted. Oh yeah. Codex, is it here? Logs. Here we go. I mean, stranger to these lands, you should help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matrix Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventional in approach, rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. A taxidermist, a savant with needle and thread can be found within the bounds of Matrix Mercy. An automechanical Fallen Prey to Scrappers is located to the west in the Guardian Estates. A plumber, specialist in the most depraved and yet essential What? Is currently in the trenches of combat. A plumber? What's this guy plumbing? What kind of a plumber are we talking about here? Okay. I did do that. Did all these things. No, but I did read it. I did. Still telling me that. Okay. Dr. Samuel. Yeah. So what was it? He taxidermist. Can find this guy here. What's with all these leather bags?
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Just be grateful for what you have.
Broke my nose. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won, you won, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
Totally. Can you tell me anything about the situation?
You used at least 2 words I ain't sure I know. And I already forgot
any
the
words?
question. No? I think.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this. What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Mapother and Mudge?
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Okay.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the Abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
Totally. High five. Your tumor's glowing. Somebody does the truth matter? It won't bring back the dead. You're taking this better than expected. I don't know. I think the auditor was just trying to cover his ass. Frankly, I'm tired of being ordered around by everyone we meet. Yeah,
That's
totally.
the burden of being competent. Everyone expects your help, even if it ain't freely given. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, There's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
Alright. My priority is finding a degree, don't forget that. If these troopers are as good as you claim, they can handle
That's
themselves.
a rotten thing to say. Good don't mean much against a 5-ton sucker punch. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
I got nothing. Talk later. I don't really care. I do not care what you have to say about anything.
You got business? No? Move on.
It's an agent of yours at Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub
You the
Rosa.
fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh?
What?
Forget it. You can come in.
Hibiscus? Is that a flower? Hibiscus? Hey.
Hello. You're the one
What's
that aided
up?
us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
Yes, I did.
Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids.
Damn, you're purple.
So winning her over
a lot
speaks
of purple
volumes of
going
your
on.
character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
I see.
Idle browsers will be escorted from the premises.
What? Acquiescence. Adaptive engineering. Incoming damage may change defense mode. Light damage, dealing less than 10% of max health, enables plus 10% damage resist. Heavy damage, exceeding 10% of max health, enables plus 30% evasion chance mode. That seems good. Huh. Energy woven materials, 3% of incoming damage is automatically converted into energy. Seems really good. It is so complex that no one actually understands it. Can I can't steal this, right? To buy it. Cool.
Sub Rose, what fine contraband might I supply you with this feast?
All right. 5,000. Just don't have a whole hell of a lot of stuff. Grenade bandolier, extra grenade slot. I think I will sell that. Extra holster. Mm-hmm. Triple barrel shotgun. So not much about that. Ding, 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 ding. Gas mask. Triple barrel shotgun. Triple barrel shotgun. Trench shotgun. It's 125, it's 118. Get rid of that. Burst assault rifle. Meh, meh, meh. Go away. Prism burst assault rifle. It's a new duration. Okay, try shotgun. I'll take that. Do you kind of want to buy this? Sort of. Kind of. What am I wearing? Sort of bomb. Oh yeah, bomb suit. Shock suit. 25% resistance to shock if EV. You're gonna have 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks. Below 50% health. Extra cushion. Damage check from explosives is reduced by 90%. May recover parts from mines you step on. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy that. It's too expensive. Too expensive. Did you have a quest or something?
Sub Rosa, what fine contraband might I supply you with?
Why is it so good? Why are you operating on a refugee
superb
camp?
cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide. And Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
You sound like a serial renegade. Can't make money without taking a risk or two, you
Agreed.
donkey.
You do well in Sub Rosa with that philosophy. Supposing you didn't get killed anyhow.
Not yet. Where does Sub Rosa
We
stand on the
stand
lore?
that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the
Yeah,
war.
profiteering, yeah.
And maybe
I'd
expand
say so.
our reach in the process. Beyond that,
Totally,
I'm
totally,
not
totally.
supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there.
I don't like
Complicate
either
some
of
of
the
our feelings on the
factions, so
fighting.
maybe...
But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Alright. Okay, okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on with her face? Oh, there's some sort of weird-ass monocle there. Okay. Oops. Tilda Rademacher.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
None of those things. Poo-poo and mooch.
Really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked
Sort
improvement
of.
on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins. What is that
Half
song?
the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I'm in shopping. I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicada to feed.
Okay.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Don't feel like no stand-in.
Right. I was looking for some
Since the
taxiderms.
schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
Okay. BLT.
You may cease your search for complete lunchtime fulfillment, for it has arrived.
Who the fuck is talking about BLT sandwiches? Gimme that BLT right now. That's another thing. Look up the local bounties. Wanted Jen Dunsany. Repeated indiscriminate slaughter of order. Okay, unlike her brothers, Jan Dunsany appears to bear some vestige of duty for a prior life in the Protectorate. Fortunately, this is manifested in the hatred of the Order. She seems to believe that the Protectorate. Okay. Sliding Scrapper's Den with her Gormless fellows. Okay. Morton and Edward Dunsany for the crime of theft, malfeasance of beep. Within the Guardian Estates in the southwest region of Golden Ridge. Alright. I see.
The meaning of life is numeric.
Just taxidermist person. Taxidermist. What about
What
you?
is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
Totally.
Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Yeah. Wants to resettle
Or
her
that it
people.
only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed.
Oh, it's that prick
but the
who said it?
ever-disruptive voice of the displaced
He's
is dead set
sketchy
on
as fuck.
occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Okay. All right. Well, you warned them, right? You can't save every fallen... Except for something you can't...
Surely. But the abbot asked me to be personally responsible for their continued well-being. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death.
What's he
Furthermore,
doing
and
there?
I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Yeah.
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
Yeah, you said something
Novice Seer
foretold.
Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
Okay, so I'll learn about everyone's concern. I'll earn enough trust to resolve this.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact.
Okay. Okay, tell me that
I
the
can
voice of
tell you
displaced.
she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order.
Ha! She
Still,
said that.
she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barrack. But you already knew that. Many people around
Yeah, I
camp
did know that.
support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Whoa. The fate of the exclusion zone. I will rob you blind in the meantime. Don't open the door! Jesus Christ. Take these idiots anywhere. Steal stuff. God damn. Alright, well. Measure, search, review, golden present and future, and talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. Okay. I feel like I have. What's this about? Call lift. Ooh, okay. The Alexandra Monastery lift, currently present access code. Okay, well, we don't have that.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery? The Oracle?
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds ambitious, even for him.
I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it and have never select 2 clicks.
You what? You.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now.
Wow.
I suppose that designation doesn't
That's
wholly apply to
amazing.
you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is.
Oh.
Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Yeah. How do you
We
fucking do
utilize
it?
a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Your little department does what now? So you tell everyone in the order what to do?
The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After
Okay.
years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions? How do weekly prognostics reports and personal... I don't
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
No, not at all. This is a predictory. I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
Tell me something about the situation in the
Matriarch's
settlement.
mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war.
Yeah.
But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in droves. So you like any substantial ways to aid the
There's
refugees?
nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions.
Nobody gives a shit,
Engagement
bro.
is admittedly rather low, but at least one
like
member of the camp reports he has benefited from them
horoscopes.
greatly.
Person here will swear by the Order's predictive methods. If none of the other refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help elsewhere.
I
Yeah.
believe my services will be increasingly sought after the more of the displaced learn of our methods.
No.
Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts.
Oh, I think I
One of
heard
our
her
recent
outside.
guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand.
Yeah, I spoke
if
to
my
him
own
something
humble
about a
assertions are not
fucking
enough,
apple.
I trust his attestations would convince you.
No.
And perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
No. I'll leave
I
you to
foresee
it.
you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Great. I don't know about this. We're supposed this taxidermist. Still want to find a taxidermist. Where's the taxidermist? You a taxidermist? Saw some leather bags, but that's not really taxidermy. Taxidermy is like taking dead animals and turning them into puppets.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Clayster. One day, it will process all of our equations.
Dumbass.
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our camp.
Brainwashing.
You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
Is that so? Curious about the refugees.
If it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in the
Yes,
settlement?
I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's mercy. I hear what common laypeople are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Oh god, you're boring. You haven't actually told me anything about the situation here.
Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
These fucking nerds. Think people are listening?
Never as
I'm
many
not
as
listening.
I would like, perhaps, but
Anytime
my
I
little
have
congregation
listened, I've
grows by the
regretted it.
hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in.
Fuck you, dude.
Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, alright. Whatever, man. That's, some serious bullshit. An Order Vicar appears active engaging. Yeah, I talked to her. The displaced always having hired Sub Rosa Proxys to find out frustrations. I did that. Members. The local doctor says the Order provides enough medicine to address local systems, but it will keep occurring until the overcrowded condition are addressed. Roland S. says Order predictions, while not always thorough or completely accurate, have reliably helped them avoid danger. Okay. What do you want?
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
You have thoughts? Crab Lady?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like.
Yeah.
Antes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Abbott is doing his best and not making the refugees earn his help. Yeah, exactly. Those are two options. I prefer dying out in the desert. Naturally, why would Auntie's Choice do anything out of the kindness of their hearts? Abbott's doing his best and not making refugees earn his help.
He seems more concerned with the Order's reputation than anything else. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
Okay. Auntie's Choice is a bunch of bullshit. You're a weird crab lady with a crab arm, and I don't like you. They're smart, they'll figure out the most efficient way of helping people soon enough. I'd like to state the obvious, huh? You aren't going to convince me that Auntie's Choice would do a better
Except
job.
we have resources to spare on these folk. Does the Order?
No. Well,
But that ain't all I'm getting at. I went
Really?
through this myself when Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in
you?
return was the signing of an employment contract.
Oh.
Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in
Selling your
Matriarch's
soul.
Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
You're trying to help people who've lost everything. Why is that so hard to believe? No, Auntie's Choice was wrong to offer you that deal, right?
Don't see how it's wrong if it benefited the both of us. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
Yeah. I'm sure they've got some ulterior motives. But Auntie's Choice, I guess their ulterior motives are very obvious.
Right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a
dust
cot.
accumulation inside.
I'll see.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
You usually perform advanced calculation in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate, to show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So we're just mathing out here in public, so passerby can watch you math.
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Maybe they all have more pressing concerns than polynomial. Bet the other 10.26% of the time they're asking you if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Yeah, it's definitely the numbers. Better to have shelter than be eaten by raptidons. Why not just let them move into exclusion zone?
Surely you've heard our reasoning. I'd note by leaving the area fallow, we've lowered settlement productivity by 3.57%. We lower that more still to care for the displaced. Gladly. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I already talked to her.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders, the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life?
Gregory
Farnham. How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
Oh, it's you. I'm seeking medical specialists to help Doc Hollis Beardsley.
And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
I agree, but it's in the quest, so. What do you think, Inez? Does he have what it takes? Surgery, taxidermy, same thing. I have the luxury of high standards. You'll do fine. Most of your patients would be on the brink of death anyway. As long as you're not squeamish at the sight of blood, I couldn't care less.
Oh, blood and guts are fine. I'm just not accustomed to patients who squirm about on the workbench. Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
What the fuck, man? What?
I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
I'll come back once I've got my hands on some fresh...
Fresh being the operative word.
Vermin.
My thanks, stranger.
Good lord. Okay.
Algorithmic dissonance?
Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Easy, friend. All in this together.
Doopsie doopsie.
My noggin
do I need to talk to more people? Alright. Well, it seems like I haven't talked to enough.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp?
Should I talk to her again?
Stranger?
Thanks for on the camp.
We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their prediction. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Balls. Oh, this is where Sub-Rosa was. Okay. I remember. I think I talked to all these idiots, right? Anything else?
Don't make me call Mapother and Mudge over.
Mapother?
Don't do anything foolish.
Not Mapother and Papadooboo.
So what fine contraband might I supply you with
People
this
like you are, there's work to be done close by, am I right?
Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub-Rosa would be most grateful.
I see. Yes, I will do quest. Quest I will do.
My noggin sure is sore.
I don't know who the hell else to talk to be honest.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good.
Poke around
Have you
or who to
spoken
poke?
to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub-Rosa? Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests. Good. Check in with me once you've made... As with probability, there is an art to mediation. And besides, what to put it gently, but with effort, patience, and...
What did it say? What? What do you mean containers? Containers of what? Yeah, I already went up here. Okay, alright. Ooh, then... Oh, okay, well... Air-cooled machine gun frost converter. What? Ah, man, these are a lot of cool weapons, though. Sniper rifle, micro reflex. Bleh. Ooh, I remember these pitch toss ball. These the toss ball sticks in the first game. Plasma beam caster tracing unit. Okay, well, I don't really have any of these things. Marksman rifle, don't have that either. Do not have it. Sniper rifle.
Only outcome. Complete information yields.
Ew, there's two of them. Oh, I see, I see. Give me that. Give me these. Give me that.
Is it?
There's more shit, right? Halo charge. Yes, please. That might be a minute. All right.
With
Nice.
whatever action
Okay. Can I make grenades? Can I make? Yes, I can make grenades. Just one, right? All right. those. Magpic. I can make these? Whoa, let's do it. Hello. E. Yeah.
By necessity, we are forced to estimate outcomes based on...
I don't really know what else.
What happened?
Just some new containers.
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than
Containers.
I predict that the worst is behind us.
I predict that you're a dumbass. Ooh, where are we going here? Who are you? Cars. Cards. Car cards.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
I already talked to this guy, right?
Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
You're just gonna sit there. Cool. Good job, bro. I don't know. Can I get higher? I want to climb higher. Ah! Gimme. Whoa, what's this? Noise. Noise. Yeah, cool. I was supposed to find you. Nice, nice. Noise. 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 Well. What a deliciously looty place we have found. Is that it? No, it's not. Yes. Alright. Guess that was it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Is that our name? Voice of the displaced is our name? Weird name, bro. Who named you that? Lamping.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
So get the flu? Good news. Doc Halls asked me to bring you some medicine.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
What? Real relief for my fake symptoms? How much do you really want this? Because I might need it more, yeah.
Now that you mention it, you do seem to be of a genuine sickly disposition. Here, buy your own medicine. This one's mine. Besides, I'm guessing you need something stronger for whatever it is you've got. You have my gratitude, stranger.
I
think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
Wow.
You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Totally. Yeah, whatever it is that fake stuff that you're doing.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders, the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland.
Keep
full
your
of
behavior
life,
within acceptable
arcade,
parameters.
zoo.
I mean, this is it, right? Who the hell else am I supposed to talk to? Talk to everybody.
Don't tell me you're one of
Goddamn one.
those
Yeah, I did that.
My noggin sure is sore.
Talk to everybody.
Ruth Bassar is friends,
Talk to you.
neighbors, while you shelter in
Talk to you, talk to you, talk to you. Talk
My
to
suit is
you.
nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
Toilets, toilets,
but it could
toilets.
use a little salt.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
I don't know, man. There's nothing else. 5 trade brawny.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe.
Where do we go now?
We can predict
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I don't know. I can't find anybody else to talk to. That's what we need to do.
Relax. You're among friends.
Relax. I will
My noggin
relax.
sure is sore.
what caused
Yeah, no,
the
I don't
schism
have
between
fucking
the
thing else to talk
Protectorate
about,
and the Order?
to be honest. What about you?
My time is yours. For now.
I hate you.
Yes. Well, if the Archivist said
this is
so,
the person.
I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Sorry to say, but the place may not have noticed either. I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy
The
about
Order
it.
of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
I've realized everything you've
With the
been
great
doing.
disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me. Appreciate you respecting my time.
Okay. Resolve the disagreement with the voice of dismissed. Okay, so that was the person that we needed to talk to. Alright. Gotcha.
Oh. Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I'm ready to be if
Speaking
you
as a
are.
representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
Sweet.
Speak on then.
Okay. Well, let's taught me a bit more about the Order predictions and their usefulness. I spoke to Vicar, blah, blah, blah. Sure.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Yeah. Said they weren't always accurate, but he was too scared to ignore them. Seems to me like Order wastes a lot of time and energy on them.
Order predictions are steadily improving in accuracy and scope. Someday, they'll provide us a clear map of our shared future.
No.
See that? They get more than a touch defensive when you poke holes in their sacred predictions.
I agree. Spoke to Vicar Orendi about her support for
You
the
mean that
displaced.
missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's out of touch with people's actual needs, but then again, so is the Order. She values education, but I find her methods
Her
questionable.
mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating,
Yeah.
not helping us.
I agree.
Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
Shimplotnik to inform me about the Order efforts.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Okay. Is committed to ensuring that the displaced want for nothing. The prisoner's work is highly valued. She's a credit to the Order. She keeps Matriarch Mercy supplied, except for critical space and building supplies.
If the Provisioner is booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
About the displaced
I'm
on
all
their
ears,
perspective.
mediator.
Heard about this business with the Sub Rosa altercations.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues get amplified in unproductive ways. The displaced are penned in like animals. No surprise they're lashing it out. Won't. The Order should work to prevent this kind of thing. The displaced are penned in like animals. No surprise they're lashing out like them. Overcrowding leads
Unproductive
to...
is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... Well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe
What
it.
does that mean? What is the camp doctor about the health situation
I
here?
understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah.
Correct.
Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He's meant to treat sickness, but he can't cure overcrowding.
At
Yeah.
Auntie's choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
Found evidence of a collapsed structure.
But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Correct. Refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
I'm so capable. Or for the displaced, the needs outweigh the danger. The exclusion zone is theirs. Or for the Order, they predict disaster, and I won't risk the lives of the displaced. No business making life or death decisions on anyone's behalf. I rule for no one. Look, for the record, all of this is ridiculous. I rule for the displaced.
If this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain. Though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here.
Totally.
You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
Whoa, la la la, ooh la la. Ooh la la. Alright. Quick bio break. I will be back in a minute or two. Stay tuned. Whoa. All right. We're back in business. Fucking hair all over the place. My luscious, luscious mane getting in the way of my irritudes. One day I will be popular enough streamer to say, or to have my chat saying that the chair is a better streamer than me. But until then, I'll say it myself. All right. So we did that.
What happened to this place?
Uranium manufacturing.
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side.
Too many people talking at once. The Trail of the Traitor, arbitrary measures.
I predict that the worst is behind us.
Research. Whoa, where's that? Over there. Alright. We can do that. We haven't been there yet. Let's do that. I want to shoot some stuff. I'm not talking to all these goddamn nerds with their words. Who are you? Fish. Dumbass.
A gentle reminder to all non-order residents of Matriarch's Mercy.
1,000,000 meters until we get there, huh?
Unspecified dangers are predicted in these areas.
This guy we robbed already? Yeah. Already robbed that guy. It's over here, though. What have we here? Robots? Or pugs? Neither. What's this? I think I've blasted some people over here already. Yeah, I did. Alright, never mind. Did I loot them all? Totally. I speak their language. I've already mastered it. Pretty. Whoa. Who are you? You dickheads. What do you want? Here's a grenade for you. What are you doing?
Gotta feed the beast.
Who's talking? Who said that?
Commander, you're bleeding.
No, you're bleeding. So you know what? I'm bleeding. That's okay. 'Cause now you will die.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
There's a lot of damage.
Lay low, Commander.
Shit. Yeah, why don't you guys shoot him? He's dead. Okay. That went well. I didn't die. What is this? Borscht loaf. I'm gonna shove it in my face. She don't care. Safety save. Earrings. Purdy Kirstles. This is some Purdy Kirstles we got. Sprat. What do you mean? Didn't work? Just spurts. We got a bunch of spurts. Do we need sprats for something? A taxidermy dude. Wanted sprats. What was that? Arbitrary measures. Recruits. Taxidermy. Gregory will only help once we have acquired some high-quality sprat corpses from the trapper Frankie Billing. The who? Some spratses. Is that not a high-quality spratses? High-quality sprats. Oh. You guys are all fucking dead. Big time dead. What the hell happened here? What the hell happened over here? Is that water? What the hell is this stuff? Goopy fucking gloop. I mean, that's the quality of the water around here. I don't like that. No, stop that. What's going on over there? Woo! Disarm. Can't disarm that. Mines. Okay. Mine. Nice. Holy shit. Good thing I got this bomb suit on. I don't give a fuck about explosives. Yeah. I jump over there. Can I get back? Let's just do it anyway. This may have been a mistake. This may, in fact, have been a grave error in judgment. Ow. That didn't go well at all. Okay, well, we're back here. Is there some... I mean, I don't know if there's anything over there, to be honest. If I go bang... Is that something about, like, if I explode those, I can recover parts? Is that how... Yes? It does so little damage. Does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, you can go f yourselves. Yeah. I do wonder if I can get over there, though. It does feel like I can. It really does. It does. Where, I'm here? Let's do it. Let's try it. For science! Get out of my way, fat ass. Seriously? Come on, guys. Nope. Nope. Temporary hostilities will reset after 3 in-game days. Temporary hostility. Oh, just explode, please. Thank you. I'm supposed to be able to recover or something. Alright, no, okay, alright, fine. It seems like it really doesn't want me to go over there. Well, I could jump over there, but then I couldn't get up. Get high and then jump over there, but no, it's not gonna work. Ooh, but what about over here, though? Over here. Excuse me. No. Right here, though. Yes, no. Can I? Whee! Fuck yeah. Nailed it. Okay, what? Thank you. Die! Where'd he go? No, stop doing that. Stab it. Sprat hide. We're fucking dead. It's like the cuckoos. What if I kill enough of them? It's like a super cuckoo gonna spawn. Well, there's one left. My cat is climbing to the heavens. What will he find in the heavens? Some heavenly tuna, perhaps. Is that it? No, I guess. Alright. Well, was that good? No. Loki. Alright. 1 second. My cat. Being a very bad boy. No, you're not allowed to. You're absolutely not allowed to. Extremely bad boy. Yeesh. Breaking all the stuff. As per usual. So even when they're dead, they make those sounds? Maybe that's their dead sounds. Oh, like, oh. Holy shit. Flightless birds. Die, nerd. Just another one. Good lord. I mean, it would be super awesome if like some boss appeared. If I killed enough of these guys, just like some giant bird guy. Out for revenge. Secretive.
Don't suppose you've changed your mind, stranger?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Stay back! Oh, wait. You aren't one of those damn scrappers. Apologies, stranger. These eyes don't see as well as they used. Perhaps it was fate you met me here. A capable sort like you is akin to an oasis in a hellish wasteland. So might you be willing to help an old injured man with a simple task?
Okay, no need for the charade. I'm here in Beth of
now? How wonderful. I thought I heard rumblings about a new asset. You don't look like much, but I'd be glad to be proven wrong. Look here, I need your help. I injured myself attempting to obtain files at the estate on the cliffs above. They were meticulously kept by a vigilant living there before the war. My employers need them at once. One file is in the tram station, in a locker. I've overheard some ominous clanging coming from there of late, so you ought to be on your guard. The other's in the vigilant's private suite in the mansion, though you'll need to contend with those miserable scrappers first to get it.
Yeah, I'll kill him. Your arm needs treatment. I can disinfect it and set the bone if needed.
Thank you kindly for the concern, but I've got it sorted.
No, I don't
I've
think you
already
do.
imbibed enough tubes of antibiotics. I can actually hear the infection subsiding if I listen closely.
Well, sounds like he's got the painkillers and sedation covered on his end.
Totally. Are you feeling dizzy? Any difficult breathing?
Indeed. I'm breathless at the thought that I might never get those files from my employers, and that I'll be stripped of my status in turn. Will you help me or won't you?
I'm a doctor, okay?
Yes.
Whatever,
well,
man.
we are partners in this job, and you'd do well to remember that. Go on now.
Yeah, I don't see how we're partners. I'm not not seeing that at all. Mr. from all states, collect the first set of documents. Do. Can I steal from you?
Coming here without aid. Be lucky to leave here alive.
Shut up, idiot. Thank you for the trauma kit. Thank you for that. Nice. Nice. Get up there. Stupid birds. Shut up. Fuck. Like
hard walk back. Best get Adrena time for it.
You what?
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
What the fuck? Not sure why my shots were missing, but alright. Lador. There is a lador.
Looks like we're in for a hike.
Yeah. Does indeed look like that, Niles. You are an observant fellow. Observant abilities.
Don't make me bury another eight.
Okay, I died. Ooh, I got trauma kits. Cool. I undied. Fuck. Am I hitting this guy? What's happening?
How are you still upright over there?
How are you? Oh shit, I'm using the thing.
Help me out.
I'm using this. Alright, yeah. Very okay. Yeah, this thing is not working for this at all. I'm starting to understand what the fuck is going on. I don't know about this.
Knew you had my back.
I don't even know I had your back.
Get rid of these fools so we can enjoy the view.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah, so I was using this thing. And I'm not happy with it. So I will go back to this. No, I understand what the hell was going on. Loot. More loot? More loots? Ooh. Loots. I love a good loot. Most certainly I do. Well, well. Can have. I'm a snipper. I really am a snipper.
Let me handle this.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
You fuck off, bro. Snipper. Get out of the way, bro. You're dead. Are you a snipper? Because I'm a snipper. You guys aren't snippering nothing. Oh, you want some of this? Whoa, okay. This guy over here, he wants to get shot in the face. And so do you, alright? Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm alive. Don't worry about it. Nobody worry about it. I am alive. They're real dicks. That it? The light guy? Okay. Trina time. Congubulator armor. Gluberation. I do like this machine gun. It is quite nice. I miss looting some stuff here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Most certainly I did. Been down there? Yesn't.
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of Borstwurst. Almost feel bad for him.
Why would you feel bad for these pieces of shit?
Armed and ready.
The hell, where'd you come from?
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Smart, huh?
Knew you had my back.
Me?
Time to earn my breath. Raring to go.
Nice. White chocolate. Documents are over there. Other documents are over here, it seems.
All aboard! What? You were thinking it too.
Why? Because there are trains? Nice. I guess. But whoa, what's that? Oh. New curve. What's this? Blah 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 blah. Ooh, it's another one of these things. 2 out of 5. We got 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. What are we here for? Documents? Alright. Did I get it? Did I get the thing? Okay, I got it. Apparently. I just didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. Whoa, protector. Cool. Uranium grenade. Give me that. Give me that. That's very nice. Shock grenades. Brandy. Let's take that. I want, oh, it's shock thingamajiggers, right? Yeah. Give me, how much does that cost? 11.50. Give me all of them. I don't know about this thing. How much do I get? 600? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. I don't like that at all. Did not like that indeed. Poor choice, I suppose.
Oh, so these Arcadians do appreciate the finer things. Guess it's only bad when Auntie does it.
What? Yeah, everything's bad when Auntie does it. What are you talking about? Canid. Sleeps here? Yeah, man. Buddy. one over there. Here, buddy. You keep sleeping. Whoa.
Time.
Fuck are you guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys. Holy shit. Holy shit, these guys are strong. Why you run from me?
Moving on up.
Okay, well, that didn't work. That did not work at all. These guys are really strong. Can I talk to them?
This window.
No, I cannot. God, they just killed me immediately. So,
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out. Shadow them. Transfer them with ourselves.
Yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the staining before we cut them up.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
appreciate your mom's help.
A drink!
Fucking hell. Shit. These guys are tough as hell.
Skulkers! Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Just give me the time!
He's not going well.
Knew you had my back.
Totally. I know. These guys are ridiculous. Ridiculously ridiculous.
Commander, watch your vitals! How are you still upright over there?
I don't know. He's fucking dead.
Won't be terrorizing anyone now.
Did we get them both? Whoa. Wham bam. Huh? Checking him. He's making some bread to drink. And shoe pants. Comes a new innovative mashup, the shotgun hammer. Holy moly. Got a key from that guy. What the fuck is that? Oh, I'm gonna save. What? Shotgun hammer triggers a shotgun blast on hit. Negative. Oh, 115 damage. That's a lot of damage. It's crazy. Oh, it looks great.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff of these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Okay, so there's some sort of a Protectorate. And some rich lady in support of the Protectorate, maybe, I guess. I mean, I don't give a shit, to be honest. Whoa, level 12. Gimme. Oh. Logs. Confining. Precipice. Return to route. Messages. Okay. Examine. Blood swags. Purse. Did I get the thing? Okay, apparently I got the thing. Melee. Yeah. Got a really cool melee weapon though. Explosives, medical, explosives, hack, lockpick, guns. I guess we go guns. Yes, perks. Perky workies. New crates. Creatures always drop raw meat, which can be eaten in food. I mean, it's not terrible. Minus 25% toxicity. Back check. I care about that. What contents of lock container can be viewed before lockpicking? What was it? Plus 50% weapon range. 50% weapon range. That seems significant. Manual reset. Also continue automatic. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. It's 50% ranged weapon spread, minus 50% movement. That seems like a good one, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. We need more combat-related perks. I was not impressed by our combat capabilities as of such. Or whatever. These dudes are really strong. That's it. I believe that's it. Ooh. Oh. Anna. Animanormic. Fair. I see. We can. Don't fall off. No! That was close. It's fucking close as shit. Don't do that. Whoa! Fuck. Secrets? Secretly secrets? No? Not secrets? Okay. Whoa. Alright. Here, I guess. Nothing. They've been here. Okay. Well, thing and the elder is over here somewhere. Got some cool stuff. Got some nice stuff. Been in here? I think we already been here. It's cycled into day now, so it's a little hard to tell. Not sure what causes that, but there is a day and night cycle, clearly. I don't know if we can change that. I don't think there's like a sleeping or waiting mechanic that I'm aware of. What do you want?
You've returned in one piece.
I have.
Did you perchance acquire those precious items we spoke about?
Yeah, I did.
Keep your voice down. Don't you know how this valley echoes? Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these indeed.
Sub Rosa must have big plans for these fellows. Sure wish I knew what was in them.
Old Spider is mighty good at keeping secrets. All I can divulge is that valuable data, like this here, always paves the way to lucrative business ventures.
Come on, I did your job for you. You can be more than
I
that.
certainly cannot, or my handler will be having strong, potentially career-ending words with me. And I resent the implication that I was not an equal partner in this venture. Anyhow, here's your payment for a job well done. And since you're apparently known to others in Sub Rosa, I suppose I can add a bit of knowledge on top. Been watching the Scrappers for a while. They stick to raids, nothing big or risky. All the same, they caught the attention of a Sentinel. Imagine they were being brought to heel. Sentinels work in secret, but someone somewhere gave the Scrappers word that he was coming and bringing trouble with him. They killed him upon his arrival, of course.
Why would a Sentinel be coming after them? This isn't Protector land anymore.
The Protectorate'll do anything to bring defectors to heel. They're getting desperate. Lucky for this lot, someone has a vested interest in preserving their freedom.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't helpful at all. Bye, I guess.
Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your energy.
Fuck you, dude. Completely useless. Alright. Well, we were going to go to there. When we were so rudely interrupted by this piece of shit. Oh, get fucked. Dumbass bird. Okay. Have we here? Fat lizards. Love it. Tristan. Oh, it's the dude from the place.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene.
Thoughts?
I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
Uh-oh, I already feel sick. Nah. Did you do this? Besides to judge these people since no one was watching? I actually don't really get that vibe. Any ideas who would do
I've
this?
some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
You don't have to get evidence? Arbiters don't require evidence? You must not be too concerned with justice.
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Did someone remotely reasonable train you? Holy shit. This guy strikes me as a recruitable individual. I think. Kind of seems like that's the case. Perhaps. Perchance. Delicious. Act 5. I mean, Auto Mechanical has been heavily damaged. The barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It seems its target selection system is overwritten. Whoa, dude. Okay. I'll pick 8. Explode. Let's do it. Fucking explode it. Boom. Yes. Blinded by the night. Okay. I feel like I should be wearing some sunglasses in this here place. Blinded.
These people could have been saved. They simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
Yeah. What? Nice.
What sort of life was this? Without the Sovereign's guidance.
Shut up, dude. Nobody wants to hear your indoctrinated nonsense. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions at semi-regular intervals. One frequency, however, does not even remotely match the other sent by this radio tower. It stands to reason that someone tampered with the transmission array in order to send the signal. Incisor. Looking at their teeth, you pervert. Fucking teeth pervert. Son of a bitch. That's where the locked thing is that I could not open. His corpse has been heavily damaged, making wound identification difficult. However, you eventually managed to identify one especially large wound on the upper torso. It's scorched black, and the flesh looks almost flash-burned, which most likely denotes a direct electrical strike from a high-voltage shock weapon.
Save on all this blood. I just polished these boots.
Well, be happy it's not your blood, little bitch. Because I have thought several times about shooting you in her dumb head. Boom, 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 boom. Grenades. Like grenades. Tea? Yes. I can shovel tea into my face. For healing purposes. Anything else to be found? Was there already? Anything else? Yeah. Oh, I think that might be it. Okay. I have no idea what happened,
I
but...
cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Found something that I think might be important. One of the corpses had some pronounced wounds.
The fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped out by something precise, or at least not as destructive as traditional weapons of war. Did you learn anything by examining the body?
Yes. Large burn wounds with a shock cannon caused by a dragoon's weapon. The wounds matched those made from electrical impacts. Must have been a shock weapon.
Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes. Did you have anything else?
There was a destroyed automech deeper in
That
the camp.
automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
Targeting mechanism was undamaged, but the parameter slot was empty.
Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing.
Indeed. Let's look at the camp's wireless communication tower.
I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
It seems there was some tampering, but I don't know. Maybe the killers used the transmitter to receive their orders.
Maybe holds the gravitational weight of your supposition and does so without basis. Pointless postulation wastes time and effort.
Shut up, dude.
You're certain you've combed the place to your liking?
Yeah.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
Yeah, it's clear they're killed by
A
automechs.
good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage, no signs of traditional firearms. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I do. I think the camp's automechanicals were reprogrammed to target the refugees.
My
yeah.
thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Why does it feel like you already know the answer in her testing?
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted?
Maybe they were just defective.
I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
Correct. I'm not sure. You got any ideas?
That relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
Okay. And the Protectorate wouldn't take claim to
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
All of which you already knew. Pretty comprehensive. You arbiters aren't slouches. Hopefully the bartender pays well for all this. The bartender? Oh, the bartender. All of which you already know.
Theorized. I knew this was an ex-protectorate encampment, but wasn't sure it was a Sentinel's doing until this moment. They operate in clandestine ways. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry. Machines return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Yeah, because you're fucking dead. Hold on, though. There's more than one of these big boys. Big old boys. Alright. Yes. Anywho.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Totally. Okay. Arbitrary measure. Where is that guy? Do we know? Over here. Frankie Billings. Billings is all the way over there. I think we want to go to the broker or whatever. The broker. Isn't that the guy? Isn't that the guy's name in Mass Effect 2? I feel like that was his name. We got a new one of these. Ooh, I think it's this, right? Berserker, 50%. When hitting melee, gain 20% bonus damage for 30 seconds. Well, you know, I wish that I could respec, but there's no respec in this game, so yeah, nope. I want to try a melee build, to be honest. I mean, I think that would be really cool. Now that I have... What the fuck? Oh, loot in here. What can we craft? Concussive mine. Yes, please. Mag pick, shock grenade. Mass grenade. Alright. Nah, we're gonna go with this one, arbitrary measures. Arbiter Penis. That wasn't his name. Tristan? Tristan? Tristran? Eh? What do you mean? No, we're gonna go here. Over here. Nice. Nice. Sweet. Sweet and nice. Grab a can of pig parts shoved in a jar.
Salutations once more.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Go to the camp.
The encampment had been raised. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take much solace in that with so many
I should
dead.
add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you
boy.
had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
Normally I charter attack.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Uh-huh. Totally. Bruh. Give me that. Okay. How do I get... What's this? Let's see. Spurs. It's just the toilet. Let's see if we get it. What's up, dude? Enter passcode. Retrieve document ACS. Retrieve document. Turn route. I love to steal. Is this where we're supposed to go? Okay. Francis Min, I guess that's the guy.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject directly from Bastion, middle of the Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
Congratulations, people.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen ACAD execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Yeah. Or Sub Rosa. Cool. Anything awesome? Any loot? Any loot that I can take in my hand? No? Whatever. Okay. I don't think any of these dudes are. Pickpocket this guy. Right? I can talk to him?
You've nothing to fear from me, friend. Honor among thieves. All that.
Okay. The hell? 3 face titties. What you got, face titties, bro? What you got? What you got? What do you got? Face titties for me. Face titties. Shoot. I can probably pick this guy. We will do this. That was easy. What? Is that it? Got some. Nation mask. Armored suit. Evasion check. Everybody. Awareness of the player. Okay, whatever. That's fine.
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sabrosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present
blackguards.
Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Let's see.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Well, I stole your shit. And I loved it. You suck.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Knew it. An agent of Protectorate would lower themselves to work with a third party. Why do you want to try?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even.
So
nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
Who do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
Ooh. I think that a high-ranking Arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous.
Let's see.
I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
Suppose I'm convinced. You can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders. How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Suppose I'm convinced. You can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Be dealing with people of multiple factions, no killing them without my go-ahead. If you're going to be on my ship, I expect you to pull your weight. Be dealing people of multiple factions, no killing them without my go-ahead.
I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Okay, I mean, all right. So it seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Won't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Hey, fuck it, I'll find this.
I was afraid of this. Remember to duck if he starts swinging, all right?
Let us be off, Commander.
Yeah, you're a real pain in the ass. I don't like it. Alright. freaking awesome, though, dude. Does look awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of Crab Lady, to be honest, so whatever. Hold on. I can't. Alright, so. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan and hostile effects on him last half as long. Okay, that's cool. Every 3 melee attacks by person activates his hammer's grenade, dealing. No, I want the tank. Shield of the Law. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects. Taunted causes aggression force and attacks the player. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always frighten enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects. The target flees from cover for 8 seconds. Yeah, alright. Straight up tank, and I really like that. I'll upgrade him though. Can I? Vending machine.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Okay. Maybe there's a workbench. Here it is. Party upgrades. Tristan. Locked. Ooh, ow. Yeah, let's go back to the ship. Back to the ship! Berserker. Let's go back to the place in which we were at. Space. A spatially spatial. I want him and yeah. That's what he looks like? Without his hat? Damn. He's a handsome boy. Alright, let's do that.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Verek, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Oh, this thing. Cool. Founder of the Protectorate. Okay. We ought, Turn to bounty. Be beastly brigands. Did I think I killed some stuff. And maybe
Got a bad feeling
we get some rewards for doing so.
Do you believe Arcadian shall be if we found
And that's all we want in the world. Rewards and such. Turn in Morton and Edward. Oh, yeah. These guys were pretty hard to kill, to be honest. That was it? That's okay. Alright.
The Protectorate has
Not too bad. I accidentally did that. That was an accident. Accidentally accidental. It would be cool if I had a motorcycle. Just saying. Motorcycles are cool. Holy shit. I got some fucking speeders. Fucking speeders. Fucking hell. Speeders. Maybe we'll die as a result. I'm like, yeah, that's I did die, but I got trauma things. I will never die as a result. You will never kill me.
I am loath to admit,
Huh? You what?
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Okay. So anyway, spooters. Spooters are dangerous. Been here? Nope. It's a bunch of loot. So I cannot have been here before. There's loot left to be looted. Then I have not been there. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we should go down there, I guess. I do think we're supposed to go down there eventually. I'm just saying, if I had a motorcycle here, I'd just be like...
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
What? What do you mean? That was illegal? Fuck you, dude. I just unlocked the thing. I didn't even steal anything. You guys are real dicks. Oh, yes. I don't. What's going on over here? Seems familiar. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the place that we will go eventually. Not quite yet.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to...
That was the jankiest fucking sit-down shit I've ever seen in my life. That was terrible. Genuinely terrible. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about what you're talking about. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about loot. Holy shit. Startling. But explosions don't really do that much damage. Thank you. Well, that's great. I'm not sure where that came from, to be honest. Mine. Okay, another mine. Whoa, what are you? Serenium Ampharos. Yeah, alright. I get it. Whoa. What are these things? They look like bloat flies. That looks like a me.
Ready, Commander.
Yeah, alright. Sure. Kill a total of 50 Raptonon, Judon, Crab, Alive, and Mantis Wasps. Wait. Oh, I thought we were gonna be attacked by a big boy for a second. False alarm. I love to eat apples. Nothing for me to loot here? Not really. Mines. Uranium mantisaur. Cool. Whoa. Something interesting. In here? What is that?
None shall stand against us!
Whoa, dude! Ain't got no head.
To battle!
Uranium mantisaur, die! Anyway. Bomb holes around here.
I shall not stay your execution.
Holy shit. Run. Bam.
I am primed to punish.
Not walking this off. Stand me back.
No, but I'm gonna walk this guy off. More? Where?
Where you had my back?
Me too. Ah, worm.
How are you still upright over there?
How are you still alive? Can I reload, please? Go.
You have my prosecuting! Viscerally ready to dispense judgment!
Aha. Shit, bro. Piano. These are the worst.
Our commander, hang ready to waste him. On your command.
Yeah. Holy shit. There's a big old piece of shit. Dude, where did he come from?
At your word, I shall talk!
Dude. More of them? Holy shit, another one. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole. There's so many of them over there. Like a whole fucking drug addiction. You've used the thing so much you become reliant. Individual uses are no longer as potent, but you build up tolerance from it. Minus 20% health restored. Minus 40%. I don't know if that's good. Is that good? Toxicity. Minus 40% toxicity. Alright. I'm drug. I am drugs. Whoa, more? On a flaw, and you flawed. Life hasn't been a flaw that flaw. I'm a flaw. I'm flawed that I'm flaw. I'm a flaw that I'm flawed. I'm a flaw. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through it. Through any of your disadvantages and become out the better for it. This flaw drastically changes the experiences not recommended for your first playthrough. Unselected flaws cannot be removed. Effects flaws must be accepted, but you get an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is right there. Flaws must be accepted. Shit. I get another perk point though. Perk point. Every 5 levels. Oh, just a perk. Okay, so it's not the skill points, it's a perk, and it's only every 5 levels. Every 5 levels. I mean, perks are pretty good, but I have to accept all perks, or all flaws. Yeah. Nothing for your first playthrough. Yeah, alright. No, we're not gonna do that. Sounds risky to me, to be honest. I'm already semi-fucked in my build.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man? Fuck is doing all this shit? Disarm. Okay. This anti-choice urine is filled with things that you want to kill, or that want to kill you. It's mainly filled with things that I want to kill. but I guess the opposite is also true. Did we... Okay. Where are we even fucking going? Oh, I totally am. Lost track of what I was doing. Oh, post opportunity. These are auto dogs.
Guess they're survivors after all. For now, anyway.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
Saw explosion from the landing panel. What exactly
Some kind of
happened?
rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped.
Sure.
We need
I like
compression
rewards.
coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of Zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Okay.
As many as you can. There's so much more work than I can handle. It's only by getting these 3 defunct autodocs back online that I can hope to save most of these folk. Auntie dropped
This is just
extra
a lot.
compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines.
Okay, mark my map and I'll
Many
be on
thanks,
my way.
but please hurry. These folk ain't got much time.
I see.
Suppose we can...
Do. You need somewhere in the pitch of 15 cards. And I got 12. Alright, well. Who does more? Kill Jan Dunsani. Take the Eva's message to outpost opportunity. So this is not. I don't know.
Suppose we can aid these poor fools. Even if they live.
They'll hardly be able to supplement the Auntie's Choice war effort.
Totally. Oh, okay. So we have collect compression coil. Just one. We can, Anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight, folks. It's been a pleasure. It seems like the crashing is semi-minimal. Most somewhat under control. Well, we've been playing for about 2 hours without a crash, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow for the next part. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!